Hey y'all, this is Jeremiah, pastor at Centennial ARP. Thanks for tuning in for today's video devotional, Proverbs chapter 17. We're going to be in one verse today, verse 14. The beginning of strife is like letting out water, so quit before the quarrel breaks out. Sometimes when I'm preaching or when I'm teaching the Bible, I use an illustration that maybe reveals my age, but I think a lot of people can resonate with it. And that is Daffy Duck or Bugs Bunny in the Looney Tunes near a dam. And this dam springs a leak and a little bit of water's coming out, and so they plug it. And then another little bit of water starts coming out, and so they plug that with their other finger. And then a little bit more comes out, and so they use their foot. And then a little bit more right in the other foot. And then they use a piece of gum. But then eventually, as the joke goes, the dam breaks and the water gushes forth. And of course, the little cartoon character is swept down the raging waters of the broken dam. And so it's silly. It's a cartoon, but it's such a good illustration of many parts of the Bible, and this is one of them. The beginning of strife is like letting out water. It's that first argument or that first breach into sin when either you are doing it, right, and you can tell that you're about to get more angry, or you're about to lose control, or you discern that that's about to happen. That's like a leak being sprung in a dam. And we need to be aware of that, because as those leaks begin to spring more and more, the Proverbs, the Lord himself would tell us to quit before the quarrel breaks out. The damage can be severe. It can be lasting. It can be devastating. And if you've never experienced it, I praise the Lord. In all likelihood, you have experienced it multiple times, because we live in a place where these things happen all the time. And for devotion then, as we think about this one proverb, what does it mean for us to take this and to ask God to allow us to use it in our lives? I think that perhaps we might hold fast to that Proverbs theme of wisdom. What does it mean to be wise in our movement in life regarding quarrels? I think that it means we need to be aware. And we need to be aware of what our words are doing to others, of what our actions are doing to others. And I don't mean that we need to be people-pleasing. We need to be God-pleasing. But that doesn't mean that we don't need to be people-aware, and that we don't need to be de-escalators rather than escalators of any given issue or sin. Likewise, I think that we need to be aware of our own sinful tendencies. If I were to ask you a question, what makes you angry? Would you be able to answer? And after that first thing you say, what is it? Terrible drivers in traffic or something. You kind of pick the low-hanging fruit, but is that it? What about the deeper issues? What is tender, where when somebody jabs the finger, it immediately lights you up and causes you to become furious and out of control because it's there? I promise you. And if we are not aware of what those things are, we cannot prepare for those things. And so, dear Christian, today, consider Proverbs chapter 17, verse 14, and apply it to your life for God's glory. He has given us a way to walk in righteousness rather than to watch the dam break and to be slung along a path, getting dirty and muddy, broken bones, frustration, and all the rest. So consider these things and be blessed.